Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is chapter 2, lesson 4. In this chapter, we will learn how to add and subtract decimals. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to add and subtract decimals, explain why it's necessary to line up decimals. You can add decimals, subtract decimals, and then solve some word problems. Okay? Really quick. What is the main idea? To add and subtract decimals. Write the numbers vertically, line them up, and line up the decimals. Then bring down the decimal point, add or subtract as you would with whole numbers. So I'm going to give you an example on graph paper. It would look like this. So let's say it was 3.4 plus 5.7. How would we add this? Well, we said we want to line them up vertically, so 3.4 plus, and we always have to line up the what? Line up the decimals. So notice how they're lined up. Okay, so here's an example of what you might see some people do. Is this lined up? Are these decimals lined up? No, they are not. Okay, so I just want to clarify that. Did we line up the decimals? Yes, we did. Now we just need to add. 7 plus 4 is 11. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Bring down that decimal, you have 9.1. So that's just a quick example. Let's follow through and go. In example number 1, we are adding 8.13 plus 2.76. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget you are supposed to write these down in your binder. So the rule was to line up the decimal. So here's my decimal. And now I have 2.76. The question is, did I line up my decimals? Yes, I did. Now I just need to bring them down. So let's add. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 1 is 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry the 1. There we go. 10.89. Let's try another one, ladies and gentlemen. This time we need to line up the decimals. Don't forget. So the rule is you really want to put the biggest number on top. I know 23 is bigger than 1. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 23.7 plus, make sure you line up the decimals, ladies and gentlemen. So that's 1.459. So here's my question. There's no numbers here. What can I put in its place? I can put a 0. That's right. So now I just need to add. 9 plus 0 is 9. 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 4 is 11. So I carry that 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus another 1 is 5. And then 2 plus nothing is 2. And now I just need to bring down that decimal. And I have 25.159. All right. These 3 practice problems we will do together. In example number 2, we will learn how to subtract decimals. Ladies and gentlemen, the rules are the same for subtracting decimals. Again, we want to have the biggest number on top, and then we want to line up the decimals. So we have 5.508, subtraction sign, minus 3 point, decimals are lined up, right? 174. All right, and all we need to do now is subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. I can't take 7 from 0, so I have to borrow. That makes that a 4. That makes that 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. Make sure you drop down your decimal. And then 5 minus 3 is 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we add and subtract decimals. Let's do another practice problem. Here we go. Again, we want to have the biggest number on top. So that doesn't mean the most amount of digits. That means the biggest number. So I know 21 is bigger than 1. So I have 21.9 minus 1.605. Okay. Well, I don't have any numbers here, so I can put zeros in their place. All right, so now let's just subtract. Can I take 5 from 0? Nope. Can I take 5 from 0? Nope. So I'm going to have to borrow from here. That makes that 8. That's going to turn this into a 10, right? So now I'm going to borrow from the 10. That's going to make that a 9. And that's going to make this a 10. Now 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 0 is 9. 8 minus 6 is 2. Don't forget to bring down your decimal. 1 minus 1 is 0. And then 2 from nothing just comes down, and that's 20. So my answer for this problem is 20.295. Let's do one more. I'm going to do this one right here. So again, we want to put the biggest number on top, 6.34 minus 5.33. So now we just want to subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down your decimal. And then 6 minus 5 is 1. So our answer for this one is 1.01. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is in this last example, we are going to find out how do we add or subtract when we have multiple numbers. Well, remember the rules for PEMDAS. We do parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. Multiplication, division, we do it from left to right. And then we have addition and subtraction. And we do addition and subtraction. How do we do that? From left to right. So let's take a look at this number. And let's see, no parentheses, no exponents, no multiplication, no division. We just got addition and subtraction. And we do addition and subtraction from left to right. So it means I'm going to start off over here. I'm just going to do these, break these down piece by piece. So I have 23.557 minus 17.601. So I just need to subtract. Let's see, 7 minus 1 is 6. 5 minus 0 is 5. I can't take 6 from 5, so I have to borrow. That makes that 2. So now 15 minus 6 will give me 9. Don't forget to bring down your decimal. Right? Can I take 7 from 2? No, so I'm going to borrow here. That's going to give me 1. And now I have 12 minus 7 will give me 5. 1 minus 1 will give me 0. So right now I have 5.956 plus what's left over is this last part, 5.216. How do we add decimals? Line up the decimal, 216, and now we just add. 6 plus 6 is 12. Don't forget to carry the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 9 plus 2 is 11. Don't forget to carry the 1 and bring down that decimal. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So my answer for this problem is 11.172. Again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we add and subtract from left to right. So make sure you start out from the left side and follow the rules of PEMDAS. That is how we add